The action genre continues to evolve, with filmmakers pushing boundaries and introducing fresh narratives that resonate with audiences. One standout film that has sparked renewed interest and appears poised to kick off a new action franchise is Nobody. Released in 2021, the film stars Bob Odenkirk as Hutch Mansell, an unassuming suburban dad whose past as a deadly government assassin resurfaces following a home invasion. The film not only showcases Odenkirk's transition from comedic roles to a convincing action hero, but also intertwines humor, emotional depth, and intense action sequences reminiscent of the John Wick franchise. As it gained popularity, Nobody proved to be a box office success, grossing $57 million against a budget of 16 million. Critics and audiences alike praised its clever blend of wit and brutal action reflected in its impressive Rotten Tomatoes score 84% from critics and an astounding 94 from the audience. The film's success led to the confirmation of a sequel, Nobody 2, further cementing its potential to become a franchise. Following the first film's acclaim, discussions began around expanding the universe. The foundations of the sequel are strong, with Bob Odenkirk reprising his role as Hutch and a talented creative team at the helm. Directed by Tim, known for impactful horror films like May the Devil Take You, the sequel is scripted by returning screenwriters Derek and Aaron with newcomer Omar Aleem. Their collaboration promises to maintain the original's energy while expanding its narrative scope. In Nobody 2, the stakes are heightened as the narrative evolves to explore Hutch's family dynamics. The sustained exploration of his character's emotional depth might elevate the sequel beyond just action flick status, investigating how Hutch's violent past creates fractures in his relationships with his wife Becca, played by Connie Nielsen, and their children. The expectation is that their emotional element will resonate powerfully with viewers, allowing for a deeper connection to Hutch's character and his journey. The sequel also introduces fresh faces, such as Sharon Stone joining the cast as an antagonist. Having prominent actors like Stone adds a new level of intrigue and competition within the narrative. Moreover, the return of veteran actors like Christopher Lloyd and RZA ensures continuity while creating layers to the storyline that fans of the original film can appreciate. The blend of new and familiar characters opens avenues for engaging dynamics, tensions, and plot developments, enriching the franchise's overall appeal. Currently in production in Winnipeg, Nobody 2 is generating buzz as fans anticipate its release set for August 15, 2025. While plot details are still under wraps, the indication is clear that it will focus on high octane action sequences blended with emotional stakes and character development, hallmarks of modern action cinema. The marketing strategy will likely include trailers unveiling teaser footage that highlights both explosive action and Hutch's internal struggles as a family man with a dark past. The success of Nobody has demonstrated that there is a strong appetite for action films that challenge genre conventions but incorporate relatable themes. This trend is reflective of the broader cinematic landscape where audiences are becoming increasingly drawn to narratives that resonate personally while still delivering on the thrill of action. The prevailing question is whether Nobody 2 will maintain this delicate balance and further elevate the franchise. Considering the accomplishments of the first film, there is an optimistic view regarding the franchise's trajectory. The action genre's evolution, particularly since the emergence of films like John Wick, indicates that audiences are hungry for complex characters featured in dynamically crafted narratives. Nobody 2 can be seen as a bridge connecting traditional action genre setups with the new expectations for deeper storytelling. In a world saturated with franchises, the emergency of Nobody 2 and its sequel reflects a broader trend, the rising importance of character driven stories in action films. As filmmakers embrace this duality, uncompromising action alongside personal stakes, the potential for rich new franchises emerges. The engagement from audiences with character backgrounds allows for a unique interplay between action sequences and emotional narratives. So, if Nobody 2 can harness the strengths of its predecessor while expanding both the emotional depth and action sequences, it has the potential to establish itself firmly within the action genre landscape. It stands not only to captivate existing fans of Nobody, but also to draw in new audiences looking for authentic stories within the thrilling conventions of action cinema. If successful, this sequel could herald the establishment of a significant new franchise delighting those who crave action, humor, and heart in their cinematic experiences. With a solid release date set and the creative team behind it, the anticipation for Nobody 2 builds steadily. As the franchise rises, it may influence the future direction of action films, paving the way for more compelling stories that successfully wed intense action with meaningful character arcs, thus reshaping expectations within the genre for the years to come. Hope you liked this update. To subscribe to the channel. Thanks a lot.